promising leg.
Such a long way away. Just 60 the lead now.
That's why.
That looked adjacent, but there were two sound Asian. And lots of bad. Not entirely sure how much running he can do between the wickets, so it's all happening.
Oh yeah!
Wrong shot.
Another wicket. Things. West Indies essentially now 60 for 3 for 7.
The rest of their batting.
On target and the length again. Always that temptation. Couldn't withstand it, couldn't restrict on. And that actually spoils. Yeah, there would have been the temptation, and I'm sure a lot of wickets. But I like.
That is a low down the line. No bounce whatsoever. Now if you can get a...
Absolutely. So a little bit more. And that's what they should be thinking.
Start. I don't know how we will go in the series, but you have to believe Pakistan, England series lead. Last ball, getting Justin Graves down the other end. 106 for 7.
Your bowl except the rust on chase, indicative of that bowl straight.
Catch it is the cry. Won't get there. Little bit of flavour in the attempt from Sajid. Can't stop it. That sounded good. And they're asking Sajid to come straighter. So 4 deep fielders now on that defensive shot.
Has made some use.
Bang on target. And in T20 cricket. And if conditions allow, he can have yards, the hard work. And finding success. Low percentage shot. Graves unwise. But very good bowling. And last man, Jamel Warrican. Let's this.
Hitting the deck hard. Playing for those one did. Helped on the most part this morning. A couple times he went across the line. Indies 72 ahead.
Got to read the conditions a little bit better. Eight is the preferred area to score. 117 for 8.
Pace of the bat. Usman.
Place. The centre.
Yes.
That is an opportunity.
Action he would have hoped for. And a simple enough catch for
Man, Ali Usman, that is, finishes with 4 for.
West Indians losing their further 3 wickets. They knew the threat of the West Indian law, the batting of Pakistan. West Indies one spinner. But we've seen
2000 against Zimbabwe. No Mohammed Abad. Less than half an hour for Pakistan to do this. 344. No one going on to get 100. Warrican with 6 for 112, and the West Indies rolled over.
On a hat-trick. Picked up. Scored enough here to really put this Pakistan batting lineup under pressure. 4 wickets so far. One of the modern greats of... that made their voices heard. And they'll be very expectant.
And the whites, no stains. They've not been shining the ball. They've been shores, and they definitely made the press.
With a single down to that third man. Oh, Pakistan have read the conditions beautifully, haven't they? Comes easily.
There's a conversation that we've been having about field setting, and we can't actually just use fielders in. Call the no ball, nothing behind the ball.
Catch it!
And down was Imam ul Haq. This is also an important innings for him.
And that's clear. Why not start with the man in?
A long on, to be honest, Carlos. As we were saying, West Indies need wickets. They need batters here. Uses all his height. Not the tallest of batters, as I know he is. One's going to get close to the boundary. Lightning quick outfield. So Imam ul Haq picks up his first boundary. But as I was saying, Carlos, Shan Masood got injured, so he couldn't take part in this test match. Abdullah Shafiq came in. You see this one just down.
Yeah, that's a challenge. He's done a good job. He's had a real foundation to build upon. And it's not that you don't want your peers to perform. But there's another place up for grabs. Thierry Strong, and going into the England series as a starter, he probably is the one that would don the bib and run the drinks.
Guided away down to that entry in the first innings here. So he'll have more recent.
Catch it now.
Think back to this.
Bad hours distinctly that I remember. She lost in the test match. Granted, the test match isn't far. The test series win against Sri Lanka. So as West Indies fans, we probably think as in Bangladesh. But let's not forget, came into the...
From Warrican, 15 without loss. Two overs from Kemar Roach from the Brian Lara. Obviously hasn't been the most helpful of wickets here for the Fajs in. Very accurate. I think a few injuries have just started to creep in here. The delivery. Fantastic delivery.
Yeah, not much movement, just straightening just enough, but it's in a good area. And if it moves either way, it challenges both inside and out steam to play at home on. Gone for the most part, but mobile enough to dive away to his left. They don't feel as though they're out quite yet.
Down without a fight. Fantastic delivery from round the wicket. Low effect of not having Justin Graves with the ball, but he can still catch down to his left. Imam Ul Haq goes for 9. Been the standout player in this match. He's been the difference for Pakistan. Have a look at this wicket again. What a catch that was. Low. Reeves. As we were saying, the rhythm has looked superb. He went round the wicket. Come back. Catching extra cover. Deeper extra cover in Shandapal.
The last ball was bowled with the wicket. So we're not sitting here and saying that way.
Match 1.
They're into the stumps. Yet. Very good. It's coming into the off stump. Is another story. But every wicket that Jaden Seals takes, or these...
Go further back to the first test. He was dismissed by
19 for 1.
Beamers.
Going into the hallway entrance to the dress. Suffered a back injury in running out Babar Azam. One is for Pakistan to put a stop to these collapses. It'll... I think that they are considering
Partnership now in the middle with 12.
and to see if he can get in at 48 to win. The pole out here to the Caribbean if they get across the line. Losing Shan Masood after that first game should be enough. With the spinners Ahmed Abbas left of screen, they should be proud. Their attitude very difficult since Perth in 2023 for them. They've lost
Coach in the interview about the tactical adjustments that he wants to see from the team, because he mentioned it. And he was quite happy with in terms of to see a batter stand off of playing T20 cricket and making the adjustment.
chance for a double play there.
Khan in 1977 to cross 100. Almost ran past it.
I think as we close out our stint, winning the second and hoping that he's onto something. West Indies come to the West Indies, and you, for both these teams, there is work to do. You're not the complete article. Back a little deeper. There'll be
Amir Jangu. The other fielder in similar position who is down.
superb.
Thinking, how did that miss?
Oh, too full. All because it's easier to come up. Why are you that high down? So the fielding coach has some work to do, and
39 needed. Just look at that. Millimeters away. That close. Game of crunched away. Exceptionally well played.
Multi-shot. Letting it come all the way. Still with a short risk, and he punches it past there, Shandapal before.
Demonstrate the quality of this young player. I'm gonna pick your brain though from a West Indian perspective, notwithstanding the result here.
I think the West Indies compare our seam bowling attack and I add batting and our batting returns. I think we had one affirmative. No, not constant basis. However, we can't let this summer as well in away tours in New Zealand. And for me, they're doing just about enough.
I've needed for Pakistan. They've shown great character. Those 4 changes, a couple of days. Suppose the result if they go on to, but they were bold decisions indeed. I found out through his mind when he was on the other side and he saw those 3 wickets fall Orakan whilst he was at the non-striker's end. Does that take Amir Jangu? A little discussion between the 2 batters.
On his feet at the moment. He's been moved from the position that Hodge.
Keeper, how his body is programmed. So this might be against what is programmed. It's a good shot actually. You see Shea Hope rising as well. Left from the pavilion end.
I'll throw it back at this cricket now. And it can't always be the player's fault. It can't always be.
Asking that question for a number of years now. One of the positives though that I want. And on quite a few occasions getting over Cricket Academy, and then again here, how can they again about the quantity of matches played? There was a period where Bowling played on, I think. Well, this time it does. So Shamar Joseph, but you
Persistence paid off. Just the single effect of stumping and or run out to only remove away. Can't follow up his 50 with another big score. He goes for 18.
Abdullah Shafiq, who together and that one year for Shamar Joseph when the batters seemed to, and then Hazan took off, not realizing that, and back to the celebrations. Right over the wicket to Baba, slip on a. It's on the glove, that's speed. Batter looking to take off for a run.
That called him through. He's about to be disappointed. Abdullah called him. How serious is this from a Pakistan perspective? Norman holds quite soon. However, how can a few injuries, but that magic spray works its magic.
Brandon King taking part in the second innings. And that hand again. He's done that well in a couple.
So fed up of the defensive prods.
Yeah, he's showing good skill. Dunks, maybe a similar length delivery to the one that perilously close to Jangu at. Because he's gotten to the pitch of it, not worried about the turn. Level the series, remember. Archer. Yeah, these lots, they've been here. Babar Azam, he split that shot in particular really, really well for 4. 21 needed now.
And a half hands. The timing, the balance on the ground, picking the gap. Effortless.
Couple minutes for the scheduled lunch break. If in the opinion of the umpires and the officials that 19 needed, 56 for 2.
To do so away from home, getting this opportunity almost still yet to be dismissed. Babar Azam, though, he was, as Abdullah Shafiq bin Stacey.
Exceptional game awareness, driven back just a little. Collapsed in previous series. Bat is clearly not grounded.
That would have been very, very unfun series of events when you look back on things. And that third man boundary does the fielding. Still, Pakistan would gain 12 points in the World Test Championship. Play England next, as we've spoken about, in a couple of weeks. I think the first. Pakistan support.
First ball, Babar Azam was just saying, touch.
Hence the spin, got to the pitch, very wristy stroke indeed.
Wrist on contact. To play, it was a deep mid-wicket fielder. Which isn't a bad tactic. You want him to.
Where these subcontinent players are so the turn, or the perceived turn, big open. That's a good delivery. 20-25.
Yeah, catch it now, Daniel.
Over. 63 for 2.
2 balls back. This was the turn. Hopeful.
3. Performances. Losses away from home in a row.
Possibly leading the run scorers in this test series.
Was absolutely superb to the spin. Azam, as a captain, when Babar was captain, one under Shan Masood. He's trying to say he's the natural. Done.
In the stands for both West Indies and Pakistan. The strike or score for Borkan.
Yes, but did anticipate it coming into this test, looking at the conditions. Spinners have been over the years here. Queen's Pakistan. Bring Babar Azam's 4. Saud Shakil as well, he finds himself.
Saud Shakil on the struck. Come back and you have a hunger for runs.
He's gotten a fail.
TV umpire to director with a play. Ball's close. Yeah. Clear gap between bat and ball. Pitching outside off. Impact umpire. Stay with your original decision of not out.
Yeah. It does. It's a long hop. This long on for 6. Nothing delivery that from Jamel Warren.
A short half tracker. Back past the boundary ropes.
Confidence going forward. And he goes aerial. Offside. This has brought up the win for Pakistan. It's come off the blade of Babar Azam. So the wait continues in terms of the West.